Hey everybody, well this came together really quickly here. I jumped in, did some practicing, and decided to try to stream this. Hopefully I got everything set up right, because I don't know, I just threw it all together at the last minute, so
Gentlemen, have to be in wreck in the pace laps, last race, and lap 2
let's
before
see
that.
if
I'm here for one reason, try to rehabilitate my safety rating. So
let's see if we can do this here. I've
say the word.
done enough practicing here, so I think I can probably keep it on the track, but we shall see how that goes. Haven't done a stream for a while here with the racing and whatnot. I've been doing a lot of traveling, so sorry about that. Hopefully, man. Speaking of, I haven't done much streaming for a while. Hopefully, I got this all set up right. I don't know. Either this working or it's not. Nobody's watching anyway. So if the archive, if it messes up, then well, I just won't archive it, and then away we go. It'll be like it never happened. But I told Chad and everybody that I was trying to get a GT3 race in the McLaren here, to see if cuz. So this is the
behind the 13.
In the vein of let's wait to the last possible moment.
Lining up behind the 17.
This is the last race before the season. The week changes over to another race, which I think is VIR in these guys. So I took advantage of the last possible opportunity to get one of these races in. So let's see how that works. Hopefully, well, it looks like I'm starting way, way, way at the back, which is great. That's what I want to do.
Lining up behind the 21.
We're taking it super easy here. I'll have to remember not to try to hit the bus stop, or they started calling something new on the broadcast, not the bus stop anymore. The something. Anyway, I'll have to remember not to turn, because this is obviously not the configuration with that. Let's see if we can not wreck on the pace lap. That'd also be good. And we'll see how this goes. Now, like I said, I did a little bit of practicing, enough that I'm pretty sure I can keep it on the track, but you know how that goes with me in road racing. I'm all like, oh yeah, no, I can keep it on the track, and then I wreck in every second corner. But we'll see if you can avoid that. I've discovered that going on the curbs is really evil in these things.
No, so I was just going to say something. It's useless to try and warm up your tires on this pace lap. I don't know why people try and do it.
Because they think it makes them
more
cool.
immersive, that's why.
Ooh, immersion. So,
You can warm up your brakes, though. Have the brakes lower on the back.
now what I don't know very well
These cars have brakes?
is about... Okay, everybody stop talking. What I don't know much about is how... what gears I'm supposed to be in for a lot of these corners. I've practiced with, a few different attempts, and I think I've got it cased. But again, my objective is not to go fast. My objective is to go straight and stay on the track. It's the only thing I care about today. And heck, I'm starting
Behind the 21.
basically right towards the end. So, nowhere's to go but up. Starting towards the end, which is also good, which means my I rating is about the worst in the field.
You ready to go, man?
Which it should be, because, well, come on, my I rating is horrible on the road, so if I'm not the worst, which obviously I'm not because there's a guy behind me, then
Pace car's off.
should be really darn close. So let's see if we can do this and not wreck on the first lap. Got this guy by me here. Or not.
Left side. Still there. Clear. Left side. Quarter clear.
There we go. Now we're where we need to be. Except for those guys that started in the pits. Wow, you're slower than me. And won't pick a lane. Neat.
Left side. Clear. On your left. Clear if you need it. Left side. Clear, clear. On your left. Door quarter clear.
And you think some of my streams avoid me, have me not talking a lot, super speedway racing and stuff like that. Man, I'm gonna be probably really quiet during this one. I'll swing real wide, let this guy by.
You're clear him.
Alright, mission accomplished. Made the first lap. Also, I found hitting those curbs is usually bad, because I've spun it several times during practice. Hitting that curb, which is what you naturally do in this sort of situation. But I've hit it, and with the wheel cocked at all, it was just death. Now, the one corner that, in all my practicing, I had the biggest amount of difficulty with was this carousel here. Getting the right.
One on the right side. Clear.
Getting the right amount of speed through that corner has been a challenge. Because I know I can carry more than I do, but if I try to carry more, I seem to spin out a lot, so that was the one corner I never really figured out, which is weird, because I won't say it's an easy corner, but it's because it's a high-speed corner, you kind of have to hit it just right. Ooh, curb bad. It's actually the slow sweep, like the sweeping corners, is the ones that I always seem to have trouble with. Like that one there, I've struggled with a bit too. Go. And not getting off the gas through this little stint is messes with my mind, because obviously in a lot of the other cars you have to in order to make those corners, but this car has got some good grip to it. Now I'm losing those guys behind me, and that frightens me, because I kind of want to let them by, because, you know, well, probably shouldn't lock up the tire. Probably not the fastest way to go around the corner, slamming your brakes on. Although I didn't feel like I really slammed them on.
Left side. Still there. Clear. Slow one in front of you.
Also hit that curb a couple times in practice, and it didn't go well for me either. I know I probably shouldn't be braking for that corner, or probably... Oh geez, hit the curb, hit the curb, hit the curb. We're okay, we're okay. There we go. No, 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 no. Right, this guy gets by me here.
He's in the middle of the track. Stay on your toes.
Hopefully I didn't damage the car too much on that. Man, I was about to get all proud of myself there, because that looked like I was actually going to recover that. And I almost did, and then hit... Well, okay. I did recover it, and then I unrecovered it. That's basically what happened. No. Not too worried about speed, obviously. And the handling of the car seems to be okay. Well, you know. Okay for me, I guess. It's handling how I expect it to. How does that work? That works for me. Slippery curb, slippery curb.
On your left. On your clear. Clear.
Okay, so one slight bobble. Whoa, 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 whoa. Bet you my front end's probably pretty crunched. Like I said, didn't throw the toe out or anything, because it seems to still drive properly. Well, you get the idea. Whoa, whoa, slower than this, slower than this, slower than this. Ha 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 ha. That was close. See that? Like I said, I know it's a high-speed corner. I know I can carry a lot of speed through there, and I'm either slowing down way too much, or I'm or that happens. So I know I haven't had as much content on the channel. Well, now I really sound like a YouTuber. Lately, and we haven't even had the show up there for I think it was just last week we missed. Because the video kind of got... We were trying something different to try to help me when I was in the hotel, as far as crappy bandwidth, and it didn't work out very well, and the video got hosed, unfortunately, so sorry about that. And as far as the actual content on the channel, again, haven't had much, but there's been a lot going on as far as me traveling, some family stuff, so I'm hoping to, now that some of that stuff's behind me, I'm still going to be traveling, obviously, but hoping to get some more stuff up on the channel, more races. It gets kind of tiresome each and every week talking to Chad about our experiences, and mine being, I don't know, I ran a couple practice laps, so at least I'm going to have a race. I'll see if I can get another one in before, before the show there, so I can talk about it, but... Oh, somebody else disconnected, so hopefully there was somebody ahead of me. I mean, I don't wish ill on anybody, but to actually gain iRating in a road race would be kind of neat. Be a foreign concept. But like we were saying on the show, I mean, this car really does handle really well. Like for one of the higher speed cars kind of thing. When it comes to my lack of comfort when it comes to road racing. The Jet is easier to handle, but the Jet is also slower, which, kind of explains that a little bit. But it was a little bit easier to jump in here because I didn't have to learn the track first, because it's, the Glen, and I know the layout of the Glen, so when I'm spending less time kind of learning what the actual layout of the course is as opposed to learning how the car handles on that particular course, it helps out a lot. I'm braking way too early for that, but I feel like if I don't, because it gets kind of nasty over if you get over on that curbing, I've noticed, like I mentioned earlier. I guess the curbs are slippy. See, there's a funny Canadian. Everybody wants me to say funny Canadian words. I'm pretty sure slippy is proudly owned by us, so to speak. Wow, that poor bug right in the center of that windshield, eh? Sometimes a little more challenging, I mean, because it's so grippy that I'm afraid to put too much wheel into this thing, because the thing's just going to grab onto the road and snap me around, or at least it feels like it will. Ooh, this is way too wide for this corner. I mean, I meant to dime in that corner so I could carry the straightaway speed through afterwards. Yeah, that's the ticket. It's a yellow tent over there. Every time I see it, I think it's a yellow flag, which obviously... Ooh. Nope, yep. Let's trust the Larry theory. Let's see if I can spin out the next couple corners because my tires are all angry now. No, they seem unangry. What's left of this race? Okay, so we're halfway through. About 2-minute laps. They're running a minute 40. So, alright, the leader's gonna catch me. My guess is yes. They're at least, so about 30 seconds behind me. They're spread out so they won't catch me at the same time, but they're spread in such a way that they'll catch me one after the other, which means it's going to be a couple stressful laps there, I'd imagine, once they catch up to me. If they catch up to me. Ha! Right, let's not spin out in this corner again. There we go. Good boy. I bet you I'm losing so much speed in that corner. And this corner as well. Ooh, 148. That's personal best by me. Huh. At least I think it is, unless I've raced better than that already this race, but as far as my practicing went. when I was in a practice earlier, the fastest guys were running 147s, so... Now, that's probably not the fastest, but it's still, you know, at least gave me some sort of benchmark as far as speed. So I'm up to 22nd, eh? Oh. Yeah, I was saying that yellow tent there keeps making me think of a yellow flag waving in the corner. Alright, we won't spin this corner, not gonna spin this corner, not gonna spin this corner again. There we go. Ooh, somebody had some problems there. Alright, how do we do that lap? .147. Nicely done. Getting the hang of this. Now, yeah. Again, one of those relative term things. I'm getting the hang of it for me. I don't think I have Chad going to be, well, bouncing around. I know he's practicing for his Pro Cup race tonight, so I don't even have my TeamSpeak open, even if he wanted to. Like I said, it's been a busy weekend. My wife had some stuff going on. I kept her out of the house, so I was busy being dad all weekend, so it was I've got a couple minutes to myself. It's like, alright, let's throw this in, do a race. At the last possible opportunity before the week change. Like I said, I think they're at VIR next week, which I'm... Beautiful track, not very familiar with it, so if I was to race a GT3 race there, I'd have to go and learn the track first, so... That was pretty ugly. That felt pretty good. Ooh, late on the turn-in on that. Another thing, Chad showed me some cool little widgets and gadgets and stuff he's adding with the stream to add some more information to you guys, or to give you guys while you're watching it, so I'm going to take a look at that later. Obviously didn't have time to do that tonight, but... hopefully I'll have a chance to try that stuff out a little bit later, and... because I tell you, Chad's... man, he's putting a lot of effort into this, improving the look, the feel, and everything on those streams there. He's got them looking pretty dang good. So if you, in case you don't know who I am, just in case you're curious, and you're saying, you know, me talking about all these random people and shows and things, and my name is Trevor Cameron, and I'm the co-host of the iRacing Today radio show, which is a show I do with Chad Dalton, who's another iRacer and another streamer. We do a weekly radio, well, podcast basically, that basically on news and experiences and tips and stuff, and to do with the, you know, basically, well, to do with iRacing. There's a lot of rambling and stuff that goes along to do with real racing, and, well, I mean, or just general life, because, I mean, just talk about, you know, the sim itself would get a bit boring and one-sided kind of thing. So And of course, you can check out that information over at iracingtodayradio.com, which is where we have the show up. And like I said, Chad also does some streaming. Normally, the audio quality on my podcast is better than this. I have a better microphone. This is my hanging down by my face microphone because I don't have a stand that can put my good microphone in front of my face while I'm racing. It's fine for when I'm actually doing a podcast, just sitting there talking, but flailing arms and turning wheels and stuff kind of limit your options when it comes to... Whoa! That's, no. Well, that was interesting. I did not see that coming. Anyway, as I was saying, he's here on YouTube and over on Twitch under White Knight Productions if you wanted to check out his stuff. His streams are more plentiful. He does them more often. He's a much, much better racer than I am. So if you want to watch, good racing, then watch Chad. If you want to watch Trevor struggle with road racing, then hey, here's your place.
In front of you, he's rolling.
Yeah, hello.
In front of you, in front of you.
Wish the leader was closer to me so I could let him by before we hit the start hitting the corners, but no, I'm just going to give him the corner here. It's one of those things where I know, slowing down like that, but I mean, if I kept my line, I'm sure he could have got around me safe, but I just wanted to be extra safe because, again, I don't do a lot of road racing. It's mostly oval racing for me, so this is my experiment of, hey, I told everybody I was going to try to learn how to be a better road racer kind of thing, so I've been attempting to do more and more road racing because it gives me more stuff to talk about on the show, too. Yikes. That was frightening. And quite frankly, I mean, I really, really enjoy road racing. And I find myself watching more and more of it on TV and stuff, because I like the strategy that goes around it, a lot of the extra things that you get on road racing as opposed to just straight up oval racing. I just happen to be, bad at it. And I've also done so much more oval racing than I have done road racing, so it's easier for me to jump in and do, with my limited time for actually racing, it's easier for me to jump in and just do some oval racing as opposed to road racing, because I don't have to take as much time to prepare. Alright, 5 minutes left, I think it said.
Work your way up there nice and smooth, bud.
Woohoo, top 20. Yeah, 5 minutes left. No, don't hit the grass. I already got enough incident points. I don't need any more. I think I'm up to 6, 7, something like that. My safety rating isn't bad. My I rating is horrible. But my safety rating usually struggles on road racing. I mean, I do have an A license, yes. But that was a concentrated effort to get there. I didn't fast track or anything or any of that. I got it the old-fashioned way, but it was a concerted effort to actually get that A license. It wasn't something that just kind of naturally happened with me being a good, clean racer. Obviously, you know, I'm as good and clean as I can be, obviously, but it, you know, happened because I made it happen, so to speak. So, and I'm not in any danger of losing that A license, but my safety rating certainly is not way up there. Alright, and well, at least one more lap. So I think it's in the 3s? Might even be the high 2s. I'll check after this race. But, you know, as opposed to my oval rating, which is a 499, like I'm pegged out on my oval safety rating. Oh geez, I forgot to brake for this. This is, yep. Back off the track, so we don't cause anybody else any problems. Let's wait for those guys to go by. Not really racing anybody. Forgetting to brake is a bad idea. So you got all distracted talking about stuff and then going to the carousel and don't brake at all and just try to... I mean, it is a high-speed corner and I try to take it at high speed. I'll grant you that. Well, this should be the last lap. Did not need to go down that many gears. '19th. Yay for attrition. So certainly didn't pass anybody to get up here. But that's usually how my road races go. I just concentrated on trying to keep the bloody car in one piece and on the road. See how well that goes. And, really? This isn't the last lap? That's strange. And I wait for other people to smash out, and, I get my points that way. Although normally I don't get many points, per se. I'd like to increase my I rating to above, you know, I don't know, 1,000 would be nice, but... How was that not the last lap? Alright, this time we're going to slow down for this corner. As opposed to taking it at almost full song. Hey, look how much easier it is to turn when you do that. Weird.
Slow on the right. Stay right.
Whoa, jeez. He wasn't kidding. Ooh, big close battle coming up behind me. Let's make sure to give them lots of room when they get here. There we go, there's that white flag. Curb, 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 we're good. Yeah, 'cause I don't want Mr. riding around making laps. to get in the way of people actually having fun and racing each other. But if they're slicing and dicing, I probably got enough of a cushion on them if I don't do anything, you know, stupid. How many times am I going to do that? I don't know. I got out of their way. Stupid carousel turn. Yeah, this is not going to be a good race for my safety rating. Well, it was like 27, 28 racers started, and I'm going to finish like 18th, so I might actually gain some I rating out of this. Wonder if that was the guy. Hopefully that wasn't the guy leading, because man, that'd be a crapper. Alright, well, that's that question.
Check your flag, bud. Sorry, dude. We'll keep working on it.
And that concludes our broadcast day, so to speak. Let's see, out of 28 people, finish 18th. 18th, card number 24, that's above my I rating, so it should be good for some points. Yeah. So, anyway, hopefully the stream worked out okay with my little impromptu dive in here, and I will catch you guys again later with probably some more racing and other video game related stuff on the channel, which I'm going to try to get some stuff. I'm going to try to do another episode of the first 29 on Titanfall, hopefully over the next couple days here if I can. But anyway, that's it for now, so thanks for watching.